Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video. We decided to upgrade a bit our composting situation and build a completely new one. Well, actually, Marek did most of the work and most of the building. I was just a sidekick helper. Come along with us and see how we actually did all of this. So at first, when we started coming here, we didn't have any composting boxes or anything. Marek just built this simple wooden square box that you can also see from here. And later we also bought one plastic box from the store. So the first thing that we needed to do was to remove the waste that we had in this plastic box. And we had gathered here all of our grass that we had cut before, and it was already kind of composting. When Marek took it out, it was actually steaming. It was kind of hot even. All of the other compost that we had, we already used it in our new garden area that we built several weeks ago. The next step was to take apart this wooden box that Marek built years ago. We wanted to have a bigger composting system. And then came the building part. So how Marek did it? He first started to build these 4 identical kind of wooden frames, or the sides of the boxes. The next step was to prepare the ground because it was quite uneven. So we needed to dig some holes and put some bricks so the boxes would eventually be level. And then we started to put it all together. We connected all of those frames with wooden boards. The front part we made out of the same size wooden boards, and Marek made it the way that we can remove those boards and put them back again. So it would be easier to put compost in there, and also when the compost was ready to take it out of there. And lastly, we put some garden waste into the composting box. And we did a bit of research, and this time we wanted to try out some of the methods and some of the rules they suggest doing. And so we ended up going with 4 main ingredients in order for the compost to work. You would need air, water, some of your greens, and then your browns. So your greens would be this kind of live waste that you have, which produces nitrogen, and then your browns would be dried up leaves or some dried up mulch or anything other that's kind of dried up, and this would produce carbon. So what we ended up putting in the composting box, the first was all of the cut grass that we had. That would act as the greens. Then we put some bark mulch, which would act as browns. And we also put some food waste, which would also act as greens. and we put some soil. We didn't actually measure the ratios, we just put everything by gut feeling. And all of the other compartments that we build, the idea was that you would have one active composting pile, then you would have some that's a bit more composted, and then you would have this kind of ready compost that you can use and put all over your garden. So that's the idea, and we will see how this actually works out. So this is how we did this build. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for following along. Okay.